The one organization I spend most of my time with is Community First Foundation. And the thing I love about that particular organization is that their mission is to support other nonprofits. So through their annual Colorado Gives Day promotion, where they raise millions of dollars for nonprofits. And so through all of these other organizations, we reach hundreds of nonprofits, and then they reach thousands of recipients. And I find that very powerful. I think that too often CPAs, when they come onto a board or a volunteer organization, they expect that they will be in the role of treasurer, they'll be in the accounting function somehow, and I think that that's an expectation we have that is very limited. I have learned so much. I have learned investment portfolio theory. I've learned making investment decisions in a good market and a bad market. I've learned about strategic planning and long-range planning, and that there's a difference between the two. I have learned so much, and I think that I would encourage everyone to get involved in volunteer organizations because you will learn much more than you give.
So I'm passionate about the United Way because it impacts lives, it changes lives. The United Way here in Denver has three big initiatives, which are school readiness, youth success, and adult self-sufficiency. I'm most passionate about the school readiness one because I believe that is what lays the foundation that leads to success in the other areas. So most of my volunteering, besides the governance part, is usually around those types of areas. And once again, I just believe that the United Way's work and supporting all the other organizations that work in that area really impact lives. I think there are several key lessons I've learned from volunteering. Probably the first and foremost is you always get back way more than you give. You don't necessarily think of it going into a volunteer opportunity that way, but you always learn way more than what you feel like you've contributed.
I have volunteered with a number of organizations over the past couple of years. That includes volunteering at the ER, going on a trip to Mexico to build homes for needy families, as well as working with a youth soccer organization, coaching, volunteering on the finance committee, and raising money for Griffith Centers for Children through the La Plata Peak Climb. I think that the reason why I volunteered with a number of different organizations is there's a lot of opportunities out there, and I kind of wanted to experience a lot of those while helping out. And really, I'm just, in general, very, very passionate about nonprofits. I think they build communities and they connect us to one another extraordinarily well.
I've spent most of the time rendering service to the community at the Devlin Education Foundation. This is a 501c3 organization that supports Devlin Junior Senior High School. It was suffering from lack of leadership and a lack of involvement by the community at large. And so I got involved, was appointed to director, and then was selected as chairman for the next 5 years. And left the organization with a very well-functioning board, represented by not only parents, but community members and alumni. And the organization is still moving forward without me. And so that's probably what I'm most proud of, that we built a team that will continue the mission of the organization going forward. What I found with the boards I've served on is the more people you can empower and engage, the more powerful the results will be. So it's not about me, it's about engaging others and bringing talent to the table. Everyone brings different skill sets, and to organize and arrange people in a manner that they bring their strengths to the table for the benefit of the organization. So there truly is power in numbers.
There were really two areas that I've been focused on over the last 20 years. One of those is kind of helping to educate within the profession. There are a lot of accountants and people even entering the profession that needed guidance and help. That has really kind of led me to co-author a book, 6 Steps to Small Business Success. Originally to help business owners be more successful with their business, but I'm finding great value in educating younger children now too. The greatest success in being able to volunteer and help others is really, for me, the success is in the opportunity to see people have amazing careers, amazing businesses, and then eventually, especially with the younger people that we're helping to teach and educate now and support, hopefully someday seeing them down the road being successful in whatever it is that they want to do, and then enjoying it as a family. We have a great family, 2 boys and a wife, so we're very excited to share our successes in what we're doing.
I think when I received a call from Henry Paulson's office, Secretary of the Treasury, asking me to be on a committee to go back and look at the health of the profession and really examine it in terms of where it had been and where is it going. And it was sort of a futuristic look down the road. Are we getting the results that we need, and the type of employees coming out of college? Are we attracting them, the right types of people? And are we doing things that are healthy for the profession? It was an opportunity to really dive deep and look at what the role of this profession is within our society, within our community, and what a difference it can make if it does the right things, which I'm passionately believing that it does. I think about coming into the profession early on and people telling me, you know, the one thing that you have that is most valuable is your time, and you can never get it back. But the different thing about serving with these not-for-profits is you have that opportunity for the rest of your life.
You know, the most valuable lesson I've learned is that everyone has something to share and something to give and a role to have. I think the most powerful boards are those who actually take those differences in the people at the board table and make a more stronger organization with that, rather than expecting everyone to be the same and provide the same input. I think my greatest success has been everything that I've learned outside of accounting by volunteering. And I think what means so much to me is I'm able then to take that back to others, to take that to my clients and make them better, to take that to others in the firm and do mentoring. Just all of the skills that you can learn by volunteering, it's just immense.
I think my greatest success would come in the personal life. The fact that I've managed to stay married for 28 years. And then I would say together we've managed to raise 3 very high-achieving, wonderful, kind, caring daughters that we're all very, very proud of. Looks like we've raised some great people, so we're very proud of them.
My greatest success, I believe, are the success of my children. My wife and I, our goal was to raise independent leaders in the community, and we are very, very proud of our children. They're on their way to successful careers, responsible adults, and caring for others. And I think they learned the lesson in our household, especially from my wife, Linda, the power of service and giving back to our community.
Probably my biggest brag would be that I convinced Colleen to marry me 22 years ago. It gave me an opportunity to raise a second family, so I have 4 wonderful children of my own that I love dearly, and then also 4 stepkids that I've had an opportunity to raise. By the time this is being viewed, we will have had our 13th grandchild, so we're very grateful for those grandchildren as well.
First, I'd like to thank everybody for attending tonight's event. Hopefully you're having an awesome time. In the room is my parents. They provided me a huge springboard into who I am today and into the profession. The more you get involved and the more that you seek out mentors and people around you, no matter what their profession is, you will find yourself better situated and really more rewarding from a personal experience, not only from your career, but you'll get great personal satisfaction in volunteering.
New CPAs need to know that you don't need to wait until you're 40 or 50 to get involved in an organization. You have something that you can offer them right now. Your time is valuable, your skills are valuable, and you will be able to get something out of an organization. You just need to find one that you want to serve.
You know, if there's a desire, if you have something you want to do, whether it's a volunteer opportunity or something that's related to the profession, I'd say go after it. So much of what I hear from my peers is, I wish I could get involved, or I wish I could do this. And really it's just you got to take the initiative to do it, and great things will happen.
One of the things you want to really try to do is start trying to kind of get involved in the community early. A lot of times you'll think those are things you want to do later in your career, but you really want to start early. You'll be really surprised at the development that you'll get out of that, both from a career perspective, professionally, and also personally. So once again, get out there and get involved early.
We may audit financial statements, prepare tax returns, provide consulting services, but we are truly in the people business of serving others. And we have technical skills for which the public rely upon those, and our clients rely upon them, but we really are here to serve.
The profession is a little adverse to change. But change is something that's very powerful, and I call it vitality. And being involved with community, with other businesses and associations really creates vitality that will stay with you for a very long time.
As a profession, we do great things within the community. Being out there and giving back is an important part of that. When taxes are dealt with honestly within the government, when people are able to rely on the financial reporting and our markets are operating efficiently and effectively, the fundamental foundation of ethics that drives that forward, where people are able to rely on that information, it raises our standard of living. It helps people find jobs. It makes the wheels turn. I learned a long time ago that we can make a big difference if it's working effectively.